Everything is gone. What the heck?
There's only one, there's only one. It's only one, just only one, just.
Well, good morning, you guys. Please excuse the echo, but today is demolition day. If you don't know what's going on, we are redoing our entire downstairs basically. We're redoing our kitchen, but since we're moving it to a different part of the house, we have to rip up all the floors and redo the floors. The house is just going to look completely different. I'm so excited. If you guys know, you've been around for a while, I have been talking about moving this kitchen since the day we bought this house, which was almost 4 years ago. Yeah, so we've had this house for about 4 years, and it's been my dream since day one to move this kitchen, but you know, that costs a lot of money. So we've just been saving and saving and saving, and we finally have what we need to make my dreams come true. So they're gonna be here in about 20 minutes. I have a few things left I need to pick up because everything needs to be gone. Really quick, let's just give you one last little overview of what the house looks like right now. So here is an empty space number 1, and then we go on over here. Empty space number 2. Y'all, I cannot wait until the natural lighting from that side of the house gets to pour into this side because we're knocking this whole wall down. I'm so excited. Also, I don't remember if I addressed this, but a lot of you guys were like, why don't you just keep the kitchen where it is and knock the wall down? But it's because these cabinets are connected to the wall. So if there's no wall, there are no cabinets, there's no microwave, there is no kitchen. So this is the option. So that's what it is. But honestly, I'm just excited, not just for the natural lighting, but just to have more space. Right now we have like 2 small spaces. Like this space it's like narrow. It's not necessarily small, but it is narrow. So we have a narrow space here, and this side is a little bit bigger, but a narrow space here. But when we put both spaces together, it's just gonna be one big space. I'm ready for that. Excuse my outfit. This was my workout outfit, and I didn't want to take a shower and do all the things because I didn't want to miss like my last final walkthrough before the guys came. So I just had to come on with a come on, but I just can't believe that like, literally by the end of the day, this house is going to look so different already. The contractor said by the end of the day, this whole wall will be taken down. So we're gonna really see what this space looks like. And like, you could probably be able to tell more of the vision by the end of the day when this whole wall is down. We'll talk more about that later. Let's have some breakfast. So you guys, welcome to our kitchen for the next 8 weeks. We just have some fruits, my pre-workout. Air fryer is going to be so key during the next couple of weeks. Of course, we got our little coffee station, some butter, salt, and pepper, and you know, our favorite, our paper products. So I'm just gonna bend down here. This is our office, and now it's our kitchen, so fine by me. I'm just gonna make me a little probiotic water really quick, because making a coffee right now, where's the brown sugar? I don't know. I'm just not really feeling that adventurous at the moment. We're just gonna have a little hydrated drink. Jonathan just texted my family group chat. He goes, they're about to obliterate my kitchen and I'm very scared. I'm scared as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. I have a bit of fear, which I know we shouldn't, but like, what if it just doesn't turn out well? What if I'm like, damn, we spent all this money and I hate it, you know? I'm a little afraid too. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear, but they're getting to work downstairs. I haven't seen anything yet because I wanted to give it a little bit of time before I went down there so I could actually see a difference. And it's been about an hour. I feel like something should look different by now with all the banging that's been going on. So let's go downstairs and see. I feel like I'm not allowed down there, but also I'm the one paying the bills up in this house, so I should be allowed downstairs. So let's go see. Just kidding, you guys. I chickened out. I got downstairs and just seen like some stuff on the floor, but like the banging kind of intimidated me a little bit. So I was like, I'm gonna go back upstairs now. But I did get a little piece of footage on my phone to show you guys. Stuff is coming out. Okay, it looks like the counters are gone. I don't know until they go on like lunch break or something to see what they have going on, but it just feels dangerous. I feel like I need like, I don't know. One thing I will say though is Jaquez is really about to divorce us. I feel like he's gonna pack his bags and move out of this house because he's been hiding under the bed. Pookie, you okay? He hates us. He's like, why is something new happening every day? Pookie, you okay? Poor thing. He only has about 2 more days left of wearing that thing on his neck, so he's almost done and almost graduating back to being completely regular. He is acting pretty much the same. Like, I feel like his personality is back and everything. But now we just moved him to a whole new location. We brought all his food up here, all his, like, the places that he sleeps. We brought it all upstairs when he usually sleeps downstairs. So a lot of adjustments for our little Pookie Poo. And I haven't tried him in the stroller yet because we want to wait until his neck pillow is off, because it's just too many different things going on, and I feel like that can really freak him out. I don't know if I've said this before, but the term scaredy cat, it's real. Jacquez is scared of everything, every sound, every movement. He runs from his own reflection sometimes, and I'm telling you, like, speeds. He forget, like, if he sees himself in a mirror or a glass door, sometimes he'll be like, what is that? And he'll run, sprint, Usain Bolt. So yeah, I I take my time introducing him to new things. All right, you guys, time for a little home update. Are we ready? Here we have it. Yeah, the walls of Jericho have, well, the walls aren't fully down, but all of our cabinets are gone. I can't, that's just so crazy to me. Everything is gone. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I will say we did run into a little bit of a problem, and it's nothing crazy, but unfortunately there is a support beam here. You see this beam here? So we have to keep the beam, or else our house is gonna fall apart. So it's still gonna be open concept. In most cases, they put a support beam like on the island, but our island is not gonna reach all the way down there, and it's not gonna be that far back. So she said she's just gonna leave it right here. She's gonna paint it white, and it'll just be part of the house. That's fine. What I was thinking is maybe we can just make it an arch and put a little arch here. Or maybe that's stupid, I'm not sure. How crazy is that? There's no kitchen. Well, there is, but what's going on here? This is crazy. Why is my fridge leaking? Fridge is kind of leaking, but it's okay. Something's probably melting. I don't care, because I'm getting a new kitchen, so who gonna check me? Oh, they are scaring the crap out of Jacquez. He's so scared. It's okay. The banging is getting louder. It's 6:17 now. They've been here since like 11. And I think they're finally getting to the wall now, but the banging is extremely loud. Every time I turn the camera on though, they're not banging. So it look like I'm exaggerating or lying, but I picked up Jacquez. He was crying, like, okay. I know he's scared because he never stays in my arm when I sit down. He likes to be held when I'm standing, but once I sit down, he'll jump. I honestly feel like Jacquez is looking at us like, what the hell you got going on in my house? His heart is pounding. Pookie, you want to go on a walk in your stroller today? I really need to hit the gym. Like, I went for a walk this morning, but I need to get back on my Stairmaster, y'all. By the way, I've never gotten more compliments in my life with my body than I have in the past 3 weeks of me doing the Stairmaster. Like, that, I feel like the Stairmaster is absolutely changing my body, but I missed the past 2 days, and today might be another miss. It's already 6 and I haven't gone to the gym yet, but I want to get back on my grind. I'm supposed to be doing a 30-day challenge, but I just wasn't expecting all this to happen so fast, so it threw me off the past few days. But you okay, Pookie Poo? All right, I'm gonna put you down now, okay? All right, are you guys ready to see the progress? Anyways, you guys, look at this. Look how much space we have now. Isn't this crazy? Let me take you guys through. There's Quez. Quez scared for his life for some reason. All right, so come down here. And you guys knew what was here before. It's gone. Now it's free space. And our kitchen, it's not gonna be set up like this, but it will be back here. The only downfall to today was realizing that there is a support beam here. So this actually, so Jamaican, this actually has to stay here. They could move it and put it in the ceiling, but that's gonna cost an extra cost that we're just not willing to do right now. Let me show you guys the view from this way. This is so crazy. They did this pretty fast. And then this is our house from this way. It's just so much bigger now, so open. And that was my plan all along. So tomorrow I think they're just gonna do plumbing and electrical. I don't think tomorrow's gonna look too different. They're just gonna get rid of these wires and all that stuff. I'm nervous. I know, we've had some interesting run-ins. I look so much like my mom right now, bro. This hairstyle is Bertel Harvey all the way down. Anyways, I'm gonna come back in the morning time to show you guys what the lighting is gonna look like. I haven't seen it in the daytime yet because by the time they finished, by the time I came back downstairs, it was nighttime. So tomorrow morning, I'm so excited. I could cry. I just can't believe that this is gonna be our home. Well, it is our home, but I wish I could see it in person. Like, I'm trying to get the best angle for you guys to just so you can see it in its entirety. But the house is just so much bigger. What? Wow. I gotta take it all in because in a little while, this is just gonna be a memory, which is also crazy. I'm so glad I get to vlog this because this is literally gonna be a memory. And now all the vlogs that we had previously when there was a wall there, it's just another memory. Today is another day under construction. I tried to wake up early today so I could get some content in the kitchen in the daylight before they came. But when I woke up a little too early and the sun wasn't quite out yet, and I was like, you know what, let's go to the gym. And by the time I come back, the sun should be, like the sun was out. I didn't wake up at 5 a.m., but it wasn't really shining for real. It was just like, just kind of tiptoeing out. And I was like, by the time I get back, the lighting should be good. They won't be here yet. And I can just show you guys what it looks like in the daytime because I was really, really excited to see like how the kitchen is now like lit up. Well, there is no kitchen, but how the whole house is lit up. Cause you know, one of my biggest complaints was that, you know, because the wall was there, it was blocking all the natural lighting. But by the time I got home, there was plastic put up and they came early and they got you know, there will be other days where the sun is shining. So that is okay. I won't get to see it right now, but I'm hoping when they go on their lunch break, I can peek in and see what's going on. But it's a lot of drilling. I think today they're just doing like plumbing and electrical. So nothing too exciting is happening today. I think probably the most exciting thing for the next couple of days will be that the wall is down. So no major updates, but unfortunately our fridge is tarped off. So we can't even access our fridge. We weren't aware, so we're gonna run and get some food. And I think I saw a video of this girl getting like her construction workers some donuts, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring them some food, or just some donuts, like, hey, I'd be nice to you, you be nice to me, let's get this done well and quickly. So I'm gonna get them some food. I'm not doing this right. Usually the braid is like much closer to my hairline, but whatever. Y'all, there's a mosquito in here that I accidentally disturbed its peace. It was just laying on my mirror. I don't want to clap it. Look, you can't live here for free. We got a lot of work going on in the house right now. You didn't contribute. You don't get to enjoy the fruits of Jacquez's labor. All right, so let's just do our skincare really quick. Today's definitely a no makeup day. I think we're gonna go to the coffee shop and get some work done a little bit later because, I mean, every time I turn my camera on, there's no noise. So it definitely looks like I'm exaggerating, but a lot of drilling going on today and it's just not a cute sound. I really want to get some quiet time on my ears. The only thing is, it's Jacquez. I don't want to leave him here alone. He's handling today a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday he was spooked, okay? But I still don't want to leave him here with all this noise. He still has his neck pillow on. The pillow, I would 100% suggest that. I know y'all hear that. I would 100% suggest that if any of your animals are getting neutered or spayed anytime soon, the pillow is definitely a lifesaver. So yes to that. I'm gonna let my hair cook for a little bit longer under here, just to like, you know. All right, let's get out of here. Ooh, this is the one I always get, balsamic chicken with grains.
600.
600 cows?
Yeah.
Is that bad?
I don't know. It's a lot. But you're gonna feel pretty full after this?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Dang, yeah, we'll talk about that in the car. That's fine, because it's kind of breakfast and lunch. If I have a salad and a lunch. No, it's still early. Alright, y'all, we just picked up our Panera, but in the same plaza, they have a kitchen place. And I kind of just want to stop in really quick just to see some things. Get a little bit more inspiration. Or you can park right here. No? Oh, you see something on the other side? Okay. We still have to choose our countertops, and I'm honestly not even sure what countertops are fully on the market. I did my TikTok research, but I want to see if they have any countertops that go along with the color cabinets that we have. So I'm making Jonathan stop in. How are you feeling real quick? Jonathan, check. How are you feeling about everything?
I'm just discombobulated. Like I feel like I operate best within like certain like systems or a structure within structure, and it's already kind of hard for me, like, you know, to like, okay, I need to start editing this thing, or I need to start writing this thing. Now that the house is in disarray too, like I'm just like I don't know what to do.
Yeah, this is where Jonathan and I differ. Like,
yeah, just I think thrives most outside of a system.
I do.
The system makes her feel boxed in.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? What is the schedule?
Yeah, she's her most like free flowing and like creative when she has no structure at all.
I'm an unstructured queen. I think it's just so funny how like we can be the same but different.
Yeah, I'm really bad at it. You know, there's a certain thing, kind of thing, like certain quarterbacks in football, like they're really good, like if they can run the system, like the system quarterback. Mm-hmm. But then there's other quarterbacks, like in the system, they're kind of like, whatever. But like when the play breaks down and you gotta like freestyle and figure it out, then like they thrive.
That's where I come
You're
in.
Lamar Jackson.
I'm the freestyle Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. You gotta figure it out. You gotta get it out the mud.
And will. Are they even open? They look closed. Okay, immediately. Do you like this?
Yeah.
This is nice. Wow. This is our situation right now, y'all. It's very loud. Alright, we're gonna eat lunch and we're gonna watch a little bit of a movie before we leave to go to the coffee shop and get some work done. Actually, babe, can you plug my laptop in? I got some chili, and then I also got a half salad. I did the pick 2, so gonna have this, and then we'll probably meet you guys at the coffee shop. Alright, you guys, we're back home and the workers just left. Let me show you guys the last thing that I saw before we left. Oh my gosh. Alright, and this is what it looks like now. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jaquez definitely can't come downstairs tonight. This is absolutely bad vibes.
Horrible.
It kind of like, I feel like I shouldn't be breathing. Oh, they took, all right, we have some updates. They took the baseboards down. So baseboards are out because, you know, we're getting new floors and this is where they're putting, oh, and they took these out so that they could put the, I have no words. They could put the fridge here. It's funny that they plugged that in. That's kind of funny. So,
The AC cut out.
Oh, yeah.
They cut out the new light cutouts.
Oh, oh, wow, I didn't even realize. So are they patching up the old ones, or are we just going to have extra lights?
No, they're going to patch it up.
All right, so we've got some new light cutouts. Interesting.
Because you had to move them off the thing.
Wow.
So there's space for the cabinets.
This, yeah, not the update that, you know, I wanted to give, but it's just part of the process. It's not cute. It's not pretty. It's the house. I still haven't been able to see what the lighting looks like on this side of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Because now we have this tarp or whatever you want to call this up. So I still didn't really get a real picture. And I couldn't really see it this morning either because it was still kind of dark when I left. So yeah, that's our update for today.
Open that, or did they open that?
Open what?
No.
No, I opened it because I was trying to see this morning what the light looks like, but it was just, the sun wasn't really out yet. I mean, they're still getting a lot done. Oh wait, this was over there before. So this round thing, which you guys probably don't care about, was over here before because this is where our island was. And they're moving our island up just a little bit. So But that's actually going to help with a lot of space, so that's good. So now we'll have, so I'm assuming like the chairs will be like, actually the island's pretty big, so it may kind of still end at the same spot. I don't know. But we're going to have all that as living room. Y'all can't see because this thing's in the way. That is our day 2 update. Tomorrow might not be very cute either, so I might just come back and update you guys on Thursday. That's when she said we're putting the floors in, because floors are for sure not going in tomorrow because there is no floor.
Yeah, it's crazy that they did like yesterday morning. The kitchen was attacked.
I know. Like, it's moving fast, but it just kind of feels slow because we have to live through the noise.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just still feels like, wow, long day of noise. But yeah, that's that. Any day 2 thoughts, honey?
I miss my kitchen.
That's fair. That is fair. We can't even get in our fridge because
they covered it all.
They wrapped it up. I mean, we can untape. Yeah, there's tape on the side, so we're gonna get some things out tonight because we didn't know they was gonna do all this, and we need to buy food. I mean, we need to eat food. I don't want to keep buying food all the time.
Oh, they pushed.
What is that?
It's wind.
Oh, I thought sand was falling from the ceiling. Oh my god. Hey friends, it's another day. Today's Wednesday. It's actually 4:30, so it's a little bit later in the day, and I feel like low-key I'm like just starting my day, kind of. I had a meeting earlier with my managers, and then I edited the home renovation reel today, and I also just want to say thank you. You guys, why am I getting choked? This is so unnecessary. Anyways, you guys have been so supportive, because a lot of you guys who have been here from like, not even the beginning, not the purple room, even though if you've been here from purple room, we cousins, for real. Also, I turned off the AC because when I rewatched the last vlog, the talking in the car scene with the AC sounded horrible, but now I am actually dying. Let's crack a window. Whew. So anyways, I just want to say thank you because you guys are extremely supportive. And if you've been here for a little while, even if you've only been here for a month, you've heard me talk about moving my kitchen. Probably so much that you're like, girl, just shut up and do it already. But you guys know how bad I've wanted this and how much like this home renovation project or whatever means to me. And I'm just in my bag right now. Like, I love home decor and like all that stuff. Like, if you were with me in my purple room and you saw me do like my room renovation back in the day when I like repainted my room white and I got all this new home like decor, like I've always been into it. I just never really tapped in because I was just so like focused on other things. I was focused on finding me a man and getting married and then hair stuff and then trying to have a baby. But like, I'm just like, I'm really in my sweet spot here. Like, this stuff makes me so happy. And I feel like a lot of you guys can feel how happy I am. I can take the seatbelt off now, huh? Yeah. But anyways, so I just wanted to really say thank you. Like, on Instagram and on YouTube, you guys have been so supportive. Oh, I did post it on TikTok too. I forgot. I be forgetting about TikTok. It's just too many platforms. Too many. But yeah, I needed to get out of that. Oh, child, my ears are ringing. I needed to get out. Silencio, por favor. I need silence. So I'm at the gym. My pre-workout has got my body tingling. But I did want to have like a quick little chit chat. It looks like I won't be doing much chit chats in the house because it's loud in there. And I don't know how long it's gonna be loud in there. But I wanted to say something because a few things have occurred over the past like 5 days. And I was like, you know what, this is a really good topic because I want to talk about, it's not necessarily jealousy or it's not greed either. It's coveting maybe? Hold on, let me look up the definition. Maybe it was last week. I was watching A. Wilkie's vlog, right? While I was on the Stairmaster. Y'all know I'm doing my Stairmaster challenge. Body is getting very tea. Thank you. I was watching her vlog and she mentioned something about like, oh, don't ask me how much this cost. My man got it for me. And as soon as she said that, by the way, this is zero shade to her. This is a me thing. I love everything she has going on. She has her own set of blessings that nobody can take away from her. So people need to stop hating on her because it's getting old. So anyway, she said something like, oh yeah, don't ask me how much it cost. My man bought it for me. And honestly, for like a split second, I felt, I don't know if I want to say jealous or felt like, oh, that must be nice. And this is nothing against my man. This is literally a me thing. Cause y'all know, obviously you guys have seen my husband is fantastic. And I had to catch it really quick. I had to take captive my thought, okay? And to make it surrender to God's word. But really quick, I was just like, oh, it must be nice to have a man who buys her all these things. Like, I don't know what he does or whatever, but he be spending bread. And obviously, we know our situation is different. Everyone's situation is different. So anyways, this is not a comparison thing, but I had to catch it really quick and be like, whoa there, let's lock in, because you have an amazing husband. He is a great leader. He loves you like crazy. You know, I'm obsessed with like all the great things. But just because there was something that somebody else had for a second, I promise you it wasn't long, I caught myself quick. And that is why it's good to be in your word, because you can read yourself sometimes, you know? I had to read myself for filth. Like, first of all, you need to lock in, because why are you wanting something that someone else has when you have so much already, and God has blessed you with so much? And just because he bought her a Coach bag, you're like, what about me? Like, catch it. Sometimes you gotta catch it. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. So yeah, that happened, and I was like, you know what, I really want to talk about this, because I feel like with being on social media so much, you see a lot of people's lives and you're like, I wish I had that. Or like, dang, why doesn't so-and-so do this for me? And like, oh, I wish my man did this, or I wish my house looked like this. Like right now I'm renovating my kitchen, and you know, this is something that a lot of people would love to do. And I don't want anyone to be like, man, I wish, you know, we made more so we could blah, blah. And I would like, look at our kitchen's ugly. But then you got to catch it and be like, thank you, Jesus, for this house. Thank you, Jesus, that we have a kitchen to make meals in. Not saying you can't, you know, strive for goals or aspire to be greater or have, you know, upgrade. There's nothing wrong with an upgrade. You know, I talk about upgrading all the time, but I don't want it to be a, oh man, like just because you saw someone else have something, you'd be like, man, I don't like this anymore. Like, man, why can't this be this? You know what I mean? And then something else that really made me put my life into perspective, or my situation, if you want to call it. I'm talking to my brothers about something, and then I was like, oh yeah, well, Jonathan and I are taking a day trip to New York next weekend. And he was like, you guys are just going to New York? I was like, yeah, we're not packing a bag, we're just going to New York in the morning and we're coming back home at night. Quick day trip. And it's so crazy because he was like, you guys are goals. And I think it's so crazy. Why am I getting choked up? I wasn't a softie with him. I was just like, LOL. But it meant something, because I see my husband is crazy. I see my brother as goals. He has a beautiful family, 3 beautiful kids. You know, they're also content creators, you know, lovely home. And in my head, they're goals. And I'm like, where you have what I want. You know, you have the beautiful children, and you know, you guys have been married for 10 years. You got married at 25. I got married at 30. I'm 33 now. I have 0 kids. You had all your kids by the time you're 30, you know? And it's just like a perspective shift. He's telling like, oh, because we're gold, because we can pick up and go to New York for a day just because we want to, you know? Yeah, there's just so much like perspective in every situation that you can really find like the good. And why are you gonna pull up next to me when you see I'm recording? Come on, now I'm trying to have a moment. And my window's down, so now I gotta give it a second. And I'm sweating for you guys. Come on, make the transaction quick, get out the car. This be happening to me on the Stairmaster. When I'm on the Stairmaster and then there's a full row of nobody, and then somebody come up right next to me, I'm like, I know you see 10 other stairs over here. Why are you next to me? Okay, great. So anyway, what was I saying? I think that was pretty much the end of my yap anyways. I do need to hurry up and rush into the gym because it's 4:30, and this is around the time where it starts to get packed because people get off at 5 and they head into the gym. So yeah, if you're having thoughts of, you know, wanting stuff that someone else has, one, maybe take a social media fast, because I had to do that a little while ago. Every now and then you might need to take a social media break. I will say another car did just pull up on me on the other side, and the gym is getting full, so it's time to go inside. I don't think I'm going to take the camera in with me, because I think I'm just going to do Stairmaster only today, like Stairmaster for an hour, just to get in and get out. I don't want to use my brain and think about, what machine should I use, and like, oh, is it empty, like someone using it? So we're just going to do Stairmaster today. Get it in. I'll have to turn this back on to find out the car. Get in, get out, and go home. So it's another day, another kitchen update. Well, not necessarily a kitchen update, but right now we are going to look at some kitchen countertops, a place where our designer suggested for us to go to. So we're gonna go in there and look at some countertops. Here are some of the options that I'm thinking, but since our hood is white and the cabinets are going to be like a cream or a beige, I don't know what you want to call it. I guess we'll go with beige. I kind of wanted to do like the Taj Mahal countertops. I know it's super popular right now and a lot of people are starting to hate on it because, you know, anything that gets too popular and too many people have it, people start hating on it. But I think it's beautiful, but I don't know if I want to have like that warm tone of a countertop and then warm tones on the cabinets also, and then have a white hood. I feel like the white hood will be standing too alone by itself. So then I was like, maybe we do white. I don't want to do a regular marble. I want to find something that is a little interesting and not just boring marble. But maybe we'll end up with marble. I don't know. So we're gonna head on in there. Running a little late. I'll be there in 13 minutes. Okay, she'll be here in 13. Want to go in and look around?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. All right. So we're just gonna go in and look around and see what they have. We do have a possible another option, or another possible option.
I don't know. Either.
We have another possible option that I'm working on to get, you know, a little sponsor, but they haven't fully responded yet, so I don't want to count all of our options out. So let's go in here and see what they have.
The options? This one's covered in plastic, can't really see.
So you said this side is...
Everything's quartz until you get to the other side.
And the other side is... You said
Quartz and granite.
Well, truly I don't know what I'm doing or talking about, so...
Explain the stone to us.
I don't know.
Oh, go ahead. Explain.
I have no idea. Well, I will tell you, this is what we don't necessarily want. It's a little, I just feel like it's a little boring. I mean, this one's not that bad because it has some gold veining in it, but I don't necessarily love the way the gold veining looks.
You want something more exciting?
Something a little more exciting, a little more character. I think I might hate this as well. Okay, you guys, so we found another countertop place that we really like, and I know you guys have been hearing about Taj Mahal, or maybe you haven't been hearing about Taj Mahal, but it is actually one of the most popular countertops or slabs, whatever you want to call it, everywhere. So we were trying to go with something different, but then our eyes fell upon this one, and I just feel like we have to have it. Look how gorgeous this is. Come on. This is what we need. Like, there's so many details in it that is just so pretty. This may be the one that we go with. I think it's just much more exciting than a regular like marble. So I think this is gonna be the one that we go with. What do you think, babe?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, this one has a matte finish. Right. He was telling us that they have 3 kinds of finishes, that you can have like a glossy kind of finish.
The glossy is really pretty. I mean, everyone has a glossy though. Hey guys, it's been a few days since I last updated you guys. I think the last time I vlogged was Thursday. Or is it Tuesday? No, the last time I vlogged was Thursday. Today's Sunday. We had a great weekend. We had our women's conference. We had our women's conference this weekend. It's called Daughters Conference. And it was so good. Over 800 women there just praising the Lord. We had 100 men come to serve. And it was just such an amazing time. And next year we're going to have it at a bigger venue. And you guys know how I am a little protective over sharing what church I go to the world. Well, next year we're having it at a venue that is not our church. So I can invite you guys. Yeah, but anyways, it was so good. I feel like I got so many revelations, and like I just feel like a shift is gonna happen in my life, which is great. So here are the things that you guys have missed. For one, check me out. Check out Pookie. No neck brace. Say hi, Pooks. He's free. He's living large. No cone around his neck. But my issue is we have a few house updates to give you guys. But let's talk about Jaquez first. So I'm gonna assume it's because he has been, you know, there's been a lot of changes in his life in the past 2 weeks. Okay, this camera, there we go. Let's move over here. Yeah, there's been some changes in his life in the past few weeks. Like obviously having the cone on his neck, like not being able to bathe himself and all those things. And then we have all these workers here who are making so much noise throughout the day, like drilling and knocking walls down and all the things. He's had to be stuck upstairs. So there has been a lot of transition in his life. But the last 2 days we realized, like we started letting him go downstairs just to stretch his legs, you know, supervised. He went downstairs and peed in the house twice. I'm like, why are you peeing? Why are you peeing? you know where your bathroom is. So that has been a little frustrating, but there are two things. One, I read that after cats, actually I saw it on TikTok. I mean, I still have to read it to understand the knowledge, but still, I read that it takes up to 3 months for cats to like kind of be normal again after they get neutered or spayed. Because someone said that their cat kind of still peed in the house after they got neutered, but it took, after like 3 months, it got so much better. So there's that. That could be a possibility. But also, actually, there's 3 things. 2, he could just be really stressed with like all the loud noises. Like Jaquez would hide under the bed for majority of the day until nighttime when those men like would leave. So he could have been stressed and just out of his norm. And 3, our downstairs looks completely different. He could feel like he's in a different environment and is just trying to, well, what I think he's trying to do, I don't know, but he could just feel out of his element. So it's going to take a while to kind of figure out what it is, because life is not going to be back to normal for another few weeks. But I'm not going to act like it's not upsetting me. I was really upset last night, because even sometimes when he would pee in the house before, he would at least hide. He like pee on the floor right in front of our face. I'm like, hello? Please don't piss me off. So I was really annoyed. I was really, really annoyed last night. So I'm not trying to give him no excuses. You will fall in line. You will. But if you guys have any tips or advice, please give it to me. I did see that if you like leave citrus scents around certain areas where they peed before, that they won't go back there because like they hate the scent of citrus. So we did put some like lime juice on the floor, but also after it dried, it looks like pee on the floor. So I don't love that either. But we're getting new floors next week, so that should be fine. So let's give you a house update, because if you're in the secret group chat, I put up a poll and I was like, should we keep our current stairs or should we go with the wood flooring? And surprisingly, actually, I don't know if it's surprisingly, I kind of figured this was what you guys might go with. You guys chose the wood railing. What did I say? Flooring? Wood railing for the stairs. Now, I too think the wood railing looks nice and homey, nice and cozy. The other look, which we had originally, was like kind of, I don't know if I'd call it industrial. I loved it. I thought it was great, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit the vibe of the new house. But they did it yesterday while we were gone. We were at our church conference all day yesterday. We didn't get home until maybe like 1 o'clock in the morning, I think, just from hanging out and conference and all that stuff. And we got home and realized that the stair railings were different. And let me show you guys them before I give you my opinion. Please hold. Actually, let's give you guys this home update first, because we got a notification today on our phone that our AC was heating up. So our AC is currently not working. Our house is a cool 84 degrees right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean 84. Is it bad?
No, it's looked worse, honestly.
Yeah, I'm like, that's it? Is there like another side? That doesn't look that bad. Oh no, it might be cooked. So Jonathan's trying to figure that out. We're praying the AC's not broken, because that's just going to be another like $4,000. We just don't want to do that right now. We really don't. But let me show you these stairs. You can see them behind me right now, actually. Okay, it's gonna piss me off. On camera, it looks good. Hold on. So my issue is, it's just clearly paint. It's not like the wood railing that I guess I thought I was signing up for. To be fair, she did say like I would prefer to paint it the same color as the stairs, but I just thought it was going to look different, but it just looks like brown paint. And I'm not sure how much I love it, but we did agree that we're just gonna wait for the stairs to go in to see how we really feel about it. But there is a chance I might paint it back black. Now, I'm not saying you guys chose the wrong, like, I'm not saying you guys chose wrong. It's just this isn't the picture that I pictured. This is brown paint and not wood railing. So that's that. As far as the house, they've been doing things, but it kind of feels like they haven't, because it all still kind of looks the same, because they've been doing things that are like internal work. Like they switched the I think, are these called puck lights? I don't know, they switched the recessed lighting, they switched all of them, pretty much all of them, and they patched the walls there. They patched the wall here where there used to be, wall. They patched that up. They cemented back the floor where there was like pretty much empty space. Like there was a hole here before. So they cemented that back up all around here. I still can't believe there was a wall here before. Like how crazy is that? I can't wait until we have an island where I can just put my camera on the island and just talk to you guys. Let's turn these lights on. There's so much light in this house. Y'all, I don't know how I feel about those stairs behind me. I'm really not sure. Our hood is gonna be right here. So this goes out to the outdoors so that when we're making something smoky, it'll go out there and there will be no smoky house. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not too much updates. It's pretty much a mess, but today is Sunday. Tomorrow, I believe they're going to paint the house. It's been a long weekend. Is this gonna fall? But here's the angle of our house right now. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this angle already, but tomorrow they're gonna paint, and then I believe maybe Tuesday and Wednesday they're gonna be doing the floors. But unfortunately, I won't, oh Lord. Yikes. The camera's shaking. No, 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 no. Y'all all right? Whew. This is why you shouldn't play around with the surfaces you put your camera on. Okay, I feel like it's blurry though. Yeah, my camera took a little beating there, but I think she's okay. All right, anyways, they're doing the floors next week. Unfortunately, I'm going to be missing a lot of updates because of the fact that I have a brand trip next week. It was a last minute brand trip. We're going to Disney. I'm taking my friend Jazz with me, and we're gonna be gone half of Tuesday, all of Wednesday, all of Thursday, and we come back Friday. So hopefully I won't miss too much. This week would have been a much better week to go because they're doing a lot of, it was so noisy and just banging and doing all the dusty stuff. But I feel like next week the fun stuff happens and I'm gonna miss it. Maybe Jonathan can get some stuff for you guys, but I'm not gonna task him with that because he has like his own stuff going on. But is this the end of this vlog? This might be the end of this vlog. Okay. Yeah, I guess, you know what? We'll just go ahead and end this vlog here. We're also gonna get rid of that green wall there. We're gonna put some color in here somewhere else. I'm just not sure where. But that green wall was for the old house. And now we have to say hello to the new house, which is still this house, but it's just gonna look new. Sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much all the updates that I have for you guys. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. You guys know I'm so excited for everything that is to come. But we will catch up with you guys in the next vlog. This house is gonna look so different in the next vlog. So I'm so excited for all the updates that we're gonna have for you guys. But until then, you guys take it easy and we'll see you in the next vlog.
There's only one, just only one, just there's only one, there's only one. It's only one, just only one.